Genesis chapter 20 finds Abraham and Sarah journeying through the land of Canaan, eventually settling in Gerar, ruled by King Abimelek. Abraham, a man chosen by God to father a great nation, is accompanied by Sarah, his wife, known for her striking beauty. Their arrival in Gerar sets the stage for a dramatic interplay of human fallibility, divine intervention, and ultimately God's faithfulness to his promises. Gerar, a Philistine territory, represents a new and potentially dangerous environment for Abraham and Sarah. The Philistines, known for their distinct culture and often at odds with the Israelites, add a layer of complexity to Abraham's decision-making. It is within this context that Abraham, fearing for his safety, decides to present Sarah as his sister, a half-truth that carries significant consequences. Abraham's decision to deceive Abimelek stems from a place of fear. Having encountered similar situations before, Abraham anticipates that Sarah's beauty might endanger his own life. He reasons that by claiming Sarah as his sister, he would avoid potential conflict with Abimelek or his men. This act of deception, however, reveals a crack in Abraham's faith, a moment of doubt in God's protection. Unknowingly, Abraham sets in motion a chain of events with unforeseen consequences. Abimelek, drawn to Sarah's beauty, takes her into his household, intending to make her his wife. Abraham's lie, intended to safeguard his life, ironically places Sarah in a precarious situation. This situation highlights the dangers of compromising one's integrity, even when motivated by fear. God, however, remains faithful to his promise of protecting Abraham and Sarah. In a dream, God confronts Abimelek, revealing the truth about Sarah's identity and Abraham's deception. He warns Abimelek of the grave sin he has unknowingly committed by taking another man's wife. Abimelek, though innocent in intent, is stricken with fear, realizing the magnitude of his transgression. God's intervention demonstrates his active involvement in the lives of his chosen people. Despite their flaws and moments of weakness, God remains committed to protecting them and ensuring the fulfillment of his promises. This episode underscores God's sovereignty and his willingness to intercede on behalf of those who are faithful to him. Abimelek, upon learning the truth, immediately confronts Abraham, questioning his motives and expressing his displeasure. Abraham, repentant and humbled, explains his fear and acknowledges his error. Abimelek, demonstrating fairness and justice, returns Sarah to Abraham and even offers him gifts as a gesture of reconciliation. He recognizes God's hand in the situation and seeks his forgiveness. The chapter concludes with a powerful act of prayer. Abraham prays for Abimelek and his household who are suffering due to the situation with Sarah. God, in his mercy, answers Abraham's prayer and heals Abimelek, restoring his household. This final act emphasizes the importance of repentance, forgiveness, and the power of intercessory prayer. It leaves the reader with a message of hope, reminding us that God is merciful and just, always willing to forgive and restore those who seek him with sincere hearts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. See you in the next one.